Namaste and welcome to Waste to Wonder. We are here at the Waste to Wonder Park in Delhi. There's lots of construction going on its sides all around, as you can see. This is the Delhi Meerut Rapid Rail Transit System RRTS that's being made, and we had to park our car a little, not far, but in a little complicated position, but that's all right. And here we go. Advitya is really excited because she's in the papoose, and here we go. The entrance is pretty well lit, and at 8 o'clock in the evening there are quite a few visitors. There's a fountain and a tricolor MCD, the Municipal Corporation of Delhi, which is behind this park, the brains behind this park. And it's a very nice concept because it is utilizing waste materials into some creative art. So there are a few places to sit like this, made out of bamboo, and this is a little scale model of the Pyramid of Egypt. So I'll call it a singular pyramid because there's only one of it. But the good part is that all of it has been made from recycled waste materials, and that's why it's a nice concept. It's a little dark right now, but I'm pretty sure you can make out the silhouette, as we call it. So as you can see, it's a little bit about the sculpture itself, and check it out. 10 to 12 tons of scrap has been used, and it's got some factual details about the original structure as well, and they are more of interest to history buffs. We shall move on to the next exhibit. This is an interesting one. It's the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and it's a nice recreation of the Italian monument. It was, of course, I think part of the ancient wonders of the world, or maybe the medieval wonders of the world. And here we have the details about the original structure and the comparison here of how this scale model has been built. So let me read it out a little bit for you. It's a 39 feet high scale model, and 8 to 9 tons of scrap was used to make this, and pretty nice. Let's move on to the next exhibit. So these multicolored lights on the banyan tree remind me of the fairy lights we have at home on our decorative tree, which of course Advitya also enjoys very much, just like she's doing with these lights right now. And this is a nice break between the monuments. Let's go. Alright, so technically this is not a wonder of the world, but nevertheless it's a very iconic statue, the Statue of Liberty, which was gifted to the US by France, I think after the World War or something like that. I'm not a very keen history buff, sorry Miss Bakshi, my teacher at Sanat, but yeah, I think Gogo almost recreates this pose when she does her usual dance. Go, dick chick, dick chick, dick chick, dick chick. Yeah. Alright, so from the Freedom Torch bearing Statue of Liberty, let's go on to the next exhibit. Just to make sure that nothing is missed out, this was a 32.5 feet statue, and the mold was used to give proper shape of the structure. Pretty nice. And the mashal or the torch is made out of a bike and chain, so pretty interesting. And here is the statue itself. So easily one of the most recognizable statues in the world. This is Christ the Redeemer. The original stands in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, of course, and it's a pretty impressive structure, even though it's just a scale model. So it's nice to see that little kids and families can get some nice inputs from this Waste to Wonder Park about world history and architecture. Not bad for a 25 feet high model of the original, which is 98 feet, almost 100 feet tall. So 1/4 scale model, I would say. and this is the statue itself. It's a nice place for an evening out, and like I said, the educational value is there for kids like Advitya when she grows up. But I'm just glad that she gets lots of sensory inputs from places like this. And here we go. Easily the most recognizable structure, the Taj Mahal replica, and it's obviously got a very famous history behind it, and it is the only wonder that made it to the modern wonders of the world list as well. The new 7 wonders of the world includes our very own Taj Mahal in Agra. We were lucky to see it nearly empty, nearly all to ourselves, just after COVID lockdowns lifted. I think back in 2020, back in 2020 October. So I will be sharing a video of that if I can dredge out my archives. But till then, check out this monument to recyclable and renewable and reusable creativity. And here we are at one of the most recognizable landmarks in the world, the Colosseum, famous from Rome, Italy, for hosting gladiator matches and all sorts of spectator sports for the Romans when Rome was at its peak. So we are here on a family trip, and so good to have Mamaji from Mumbai with us. So as you can see, 10 to 11 tons of scrap was used to make this huge replica of the Colosseum, and it's a pretty nice testament to how we can make wonders from waste. Advitya getting really happy. Gugu? Yeah. कितना सारा चीजें देखने को. How many things to see. Wonders of the world, betu. है ना? No, it really is nice. Just because Advitya is not big enough or grown up enough to know what she's seeing, it doesn't change the fact that she is getting some really nice sensory inputs from here. And as the last crowning exhibit, the epitome of metallurgy, the Eiffel Tower. We can of course go beneath it, but there is a group who are trying their photography skills underneath. So while they try out their lens positions, we will take a round about it. And this is where the Worst to Wonder Park splits into 2 paths. You can go through the Taj Mahal way and end up at the Colosseum, or go the way we did and come to the Eiffel Tower last. Alright, so once we've perambulated this replica of the original thing, we'll probably get underneath it and try our hand at some forced perspective videography as well. As promised, under the Eiffel Tower, and it's nicely lit up and all, nicely replicated as well. So good to see that even waste materials can be put to use creatively. So with this trip around the world, the wonders of the world, I'll say, we come to an end of this Waste to Wonder journey. It's been a good experience. I'll bring Advitya here again when she's a little grown up to appreciate her environs and what she sees here. Thank you so much, and see you next time. So like I mentioned, there are these little machans, I will call them, ground level machans, which are there for people to sit and relax, and quite a few benches as well. So this part of the park is, I guess, a bit of a junkyard, I will say, because as you can see, it's got some leftover decorative items and some scrap in the background. So let's see what all they make out of it. And here should be a way back to the Eiffel Tower. As you can see, I'll just show it to you through the net, but they've cordoned it off, I guess, for easier maintenance. So as you can see, here behind me is the Eiffel Tower we visited. And thank you so much for watching. Smash that sub button for awesome acts fun. See you in our next videos. Advitya and Aradhya saying goodbye. And here we are back to the tricolor MCD and the fountains that greet us when we enter the Waste to Wonder Park. So Advitya enjoyed the sights even though she didn't understand much, but it's a very nice concept, and it deserves to be you know, highlighted not just to tourists but to Indians as well, because it shows us a glimpse of world history while putting our own wonder of the world, the Taj Mahal, as the centerpiece. So thank you all so much for watching, and now we are headed out to the little snacks, I will say canteen sort of snacks counter that's there for some refreshments. And do check out my other travel videos, my other Marvel, Star Wars, cricket, football, all sorts of things on my vlog. Thank you so much for watching, and take care, stay safe. Namaste. Namaste and welcome to the Worlds of Wonder Park by the MCD, the Municipal Corporation of Delhi. So we had a very nice time, and of course I'm recording this as a teaser, as a shorts teaser for the whole long video. Check that out. There are lots of nice wonders of the world made from scrap material, and it has been quite a nice experience getting a glimpse of the world's history through the reusing of waste material to make the wonders in very good scale replicas. And I will say that it's worth a visit, an educational visit with kids and family. Even though Advitya didn't understand much or any of it, but the sights were obviously very interesting for her. So do check out my full video of the Waste to Wonder Park in New Delhi. Thank you so much for watching. Smash that sub button for awesome acts. Bye.